I think we are live in the right place. We have somebody in the chat. Stream chat. Stopwatch blue hand timer. I don't know what that means. Stopwatch blue hand timer. I still can't figure out. Can you guys see all this writing in the like top left thing? Somebody said they could see it last night, and I'm not sure where to find it in the settings on this. So hopefully you guys can't see that because it makes no sense. It's just a bunch of numbers. It's an emoji. Okay. Where are you seeing that? I don't know. Sorry, guys. Yes, we can show on screen. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to have to look at that because I was playing in the settings and I can't figure out what it's called. So I apologize. Technology is wonderful when you can figure it out, but we're figuring it out a little bit at a time. So yeah, but it's Thursday. We're going to do some Reddit, and you guys have said that you like the petty stuff. So we're going to stay petty. I hope you guys are having a great week. If you have not yet, please like, share, subscribe, all of the things. And I will say this on every channel that I have. Please share. We are kind of at a lull with new subscribers. So please share, get the word out there. Let's see if we can't get a whole bunch of people watching all the stuffs because I'm having a great time. But why do you look so cute? Because I'm happy. I'm happy. It's weird. Yeah. That's probably it. I'm excited about this weekend. I've got something fun to do on Saturday that I've been like dying to do for a couple of years. And so I finally get to do it. I'm trying to cover up logos, even though they're just store brand, but still. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. And the weather's going to be warm. It's not going to be super dry, so probably not a lot of like park walking and stuff. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, kind of happy right now. There's some cool stuff coming up. Yeah. Oh, so I am sort of like, I don't know what I am. I think I'm some sort of like production assistant. I don't know what Heidi is going to put my name as in the credits. Um, but I've been working with Heidi McCack Films on a mini series that she's doing called Wherein Lies Continue. And we are almost halfway to our funding goal. So, yeah, check out my Facebook. There's the crowdfunder link and all that good jazz there. But yeah, we'll just get started with our Reddit tonight. And at 9 o'clock, check out the Hallowed Hearth podcast. This is me and Rachel and Haley. We're doing our own thing, and I'm pretty excited about it. We're going to talk about claircognition tonight, which I had to look up. So, yeah, I love doing stuff that makes me learn or research or whatnot, even the little Reddit things. I'm going to read it off my phone because I'm not sure how to split a screen on here to where I can see two things at once. So, yeah, we're going to get into some petty. And you guys do too. So, this first one is called Petty Revenge Cheaters Edition. So, strap in because this looks, it's not super long, but we'll see what happens. If you've ever been cheated on, this revenge story is for all of us. About a year into dating my ex-boyfriend, I met his family for the first time during Thanksgiving and stayed overnight at their house. Dinner went well, and everyone was warm and welcoming. The next morning is where shit hit the fan. While he was in the shower, his phone kept buzzing with calls and texts. I glanced at the screen and saw a message that said, "Babe, I miss you," from an unsaved number. I called the number from my phone, and the woman who answered told me everything about their relationship. They met at their work, and he presented himself as single and pursued her around the same time we started dating. So he was pursuing her the whole time, so like a year. I was obviously devastated, but more so disgusted by this discovery and immediately went into revenge mode. When my boyfriend came out of the shower, I acted normal. We went downstairs to greet his family for breakfast, and I discreetly brought my bags down with me. I announced to his family, um, I just found out that your son has been cheating on me, so I won't be staying for breakfast or any future meals. They were stunned, and he looked terrified. Luckily, we had driven separately, so I immediately left and started driving home. Okay, good. On the way, I got angrier and decided on one last petty move. Months earlier, I had gifted him a living and dining room set that I got for free from a friend who was moving out of state. I called a pal who has a pickup truck and asked her to meet me at his apartment. Using the key he had given me, we went inside and took back everything I had gifted him: dining table, chairs, couch, coffee table, side tables, leaving the room completely empty. I blocked him on everything, and I took so much satisfaction in knowing he's a cheater with no furniture. Oh, and me and the other woman met up for coffee to hash out details and became friends. Win win, loser. Oof. Oof. Yeah. And okay, but like, he didn't follow her. Like, that tells you everything. She not only had time to get home and load up all of the furniture and leave, like, he could have been 2 minutes behind her. Except he's probably, I don't know. Let's read the comments and see if there's like an update where it says he didn't follow me because his mom was chewing his butt. Do 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 do. I don't know. That might not be real because they're not back in here talking about anything. Oh, yes, she is. But of course. Okay. So somebody in the comments said, "You think she's hotter than him and have the opportunity to do something absolutely hilarious about it." OP says, "We've discussed that and are considering moving forward on that front. Haha. We both agreed that the sex would be better than with him anyways, lol." Oh my gosh. Uh yeah, I don't understand it. Why pursue two people? I don't understand people that have time. I do not have time. I mean, I have time right now, but when I'm working full time, especially like with this now and the other channel and the other podcast and trying to find time to maintain one relationship, I don't know how people have like multiples. And to the degree that either she doesn't know or she doesn't care that you're home at Thanksgiving with your girlfriend. But maybe you're the side piece. Maybe she was the girlfriend. I don't know. That's crazy. But I'm glad you left. Like almost immediately. It would have been hard to leave late at night. But yes, I love that you took your bags and just bugged out. Good for you. Okay. Our next one is actually from 6 years ago. Oh, okay. User is has deleted their profile. Okay. I didn't really even do anything. Karma did the work for me and personally sent it to me for my enjoyment. AKA, old buddy gets the greatest taste of karma. Ooh, this one's meaty. Okay. You guys ready? Okay. Since this was in r/petty. And I'm only saying that because they actually reference it. So, since I personally didn't do anything, not sure this belongs here, so delete it if it's not appropriate for this sub. It still lives here 6 years later, so it must have been appropriate. A little about me. Growing up, I was very different from everybody. I was quiet, shy, generally afraid of people, and I loved anime, video games, reading, and art in general, with a slight dash of enjoyed learning. Enjoyed learning. That's how people stay smart as adults. Anyway, things that were considered weird in school. This added on with my shy nature made me a grade A target for the worst bullying possible by nearly the entire school, from kids and teachers alike. It probably wasn't the whole school, but it damn well felt like it. It was so bad that I was severely depressed and started cutting at the age of 13. Oh, okay. So there might be more stuffs in here. So, okay. Bullying triggers all the good stuff. So you can leave now if this is going to be rough on you. I get it. The worst of them was Miracle Porter, and that is her real name. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to lay it all out. Awesome. She almost single handedly destroyed my mental health that I'm still dealing with years later. F her. Anything you think of, she either did, tried to do, or probably thought about doing. To put it in perspective, how effing bad she alone was, she saved a small portion of hot oil when her family had dinner the night before. In the morning, she heated it back up. How she carried it, I have no clue. And before I could get in the door of the school good enough, she poured it on my effing shoulder, damn near on my neck. I still have the scar, and I'm lucky it wasn't as hot as it could have been, and I only got a second-degree burn, of which I never went to the hospital or told anyone about until now. Okay. Okay, we're just going to keep going. I'll have an opinion. She said, well, now at least one part of you is slightly less ugly. But I was really aiming for that hideous mark on your neck. Maybe I'll try cutting it off for you. Yeah, that bad. Thank God she never actually attempted the cutting. Before the burn incident, she had a few of her friends attack me, beating me up enough to leave. Okay, so yeah, we're going to get rid of, we're going to skip that. There's a lot of stuff. Just understand it was ugly, it was bad, and no kid should have to put up with that. So I'm glad that you did not make an alternative decision and end things early. Okay. Fast forward relatively 5 to 6 years, and by now I've mostly forgotten her name, but never her face. And guess who sends me a friend request on Facebook? Miracle effing Porter. Like a jerk, I accept it, but I'm still bitter. She calls me all sweet, and the conversation goes like this. P is Porter, M is me. P, hey, hun, how you been? Me, fine. I'm sorry, do I know you? P, yeah, we went to school together. Sends a pic. Me, no, 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 no. Oh, God, please, no. I mentally shut down at this point. P, it's okay. I just wanted to apologize for how I treated you. I was a bit mean. So, how has life been treating you? Me, fine. P, okay, well, do you forgive me? Me, P, okay, well, you seem pretty busy, so I'll talk to you later. Hangs up. I lay down on my couch and I can't stop thinking about the burn and what she said. My brain says check her Facebook. She has a daughter who can't be any older than 5 and is pregnant with another. She's at least 1 year and change younger than me, and I just made 21 in January. So basically, 6 years ago, she told me I would be a broke ass baby mama with a million kids, but ended up the exact same way. Oh, and don't worry about the burn, Miracle, because I know you'll burn in hell for that. Wow. Yeah. Um, Kids are just mean. I think the bulk of the teasing that I dealt with was over pretty much. See, now I might have gotten lucky. I want to say it was pretty much over at the end of middle school, but then we moved in the middle of freshman year. So it could just be that I wasn't giving a new group of people a whole lot to tease or bully me about. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not sure how I mean, unless I don't know that you would know what degree of burn you got if you didn't tell anybody. So I don't know. It could be a bot story. So we're just going to say it could be a bot story. But it also could be real. So I don't know. But we'll move along. Ooh, okay. They suspended me for a misunderstanding, so I took the best, much needed vacation at their expense. I love work pettiness because I've always wanted to be really petty, and instead I'm just snarky. But let's see what you did. On a Monday night, I asked my manager if I could have my morning shift covered. He said, no worries. The new girl is coming in to train, and there will be plenty of servers for the slow lunch rush. Sounded good to me. The next day, the owner, who has the patience of a caffeinated squirrel, messaged me asking why I didn't show up. I told him exactly what my manager said. He said she is not a real server yet, and the way he saw it, I missed my shift because I didn't have another waiter cover for me. So he suspended me for a week. I am their best server, never late, always on time, and pulling in the best reviews. Some reviews on Google even have my name in them. But I just said, all right, boss, see you in a week. So I did what any overworked employee would do: slept in, watched movies, played disc golf, and hung out with my friends and girlfriend. It was the most relaxing week I have ever had. On Friday night, the owner calls me begging for help. They were so short-handed, they were practically using the dishwashers as waiters. Oh no. He wanted me to come in for Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday morning, all while I was still on suspension. I told him I had not learned my lesson yet and could not possibly come in. That is awesome. When I came back the next week, everyone was very, very nice to me. They still are. I'll bet. Yeah, small jobs like that or small places to work like that. Yeah, they can be rough. They can be rough. Let's hear what some of the comments say, because I'll bet there's a whole lot of like, woohoo. First comment, I have not learned my lesson yet. Effing legend. Yes. Yeah. Comment to that. Even if this post is BS, it's brilliant. Best comeback line I've seen on Reddit. Yeah, that really is good. It sounds like they learned their lesson. Absolutely. Jax, I don't know if you were here. But what is that we were talking about? We were gonna have to do in the video chats. Thank you for your feedback. After all, just because it's fiction doesn't mean it isn't good fiction. Exactly. You can lie as long as the story's good. Don't. That's great. Oh gosh. Okay, sister. Since I know you're here, do you remember? Okay, when we were together last Friday night, there was the guy behind us, behind me, and I'm gonna read the title of this next thing, and I want you to remember why I grabbed this one and saved it to read tonight. I purposely farted in front of a guy at the gym because he wouldn't take no for an answer. What did I say to you if he rubbed up on me one more time? Yeah, I would have tried to be gross. I was going to try to be gross. Sorry, guys, that's a little too much information. But yeah, this guy was like, he had no fear and no boundaries. And God love his little heart. He was having the time of his life. But yeah, yeah, there was a lot of closeness. And I like a little bit of a bubble. But anywho's be, he was living his best life. Like this dude was trading hats with people in the crowd. He was, oh, yeah. I still can't even dress cool to go to a concert, guys. This is what I wear to concerts. Can I wear a cable knit sweater and a scarf to go see heavy metal? Yes, that's probably the way it's going to happen. I really want to be cool one day. I don't think that's in the cards. But anyway. Okay. So let's see what happened. So a few things. I go to the gym to work out and decompress. I don't see it as a place to be social. I wear large over ear headphones. So you are making sure everybody knows I'm not here for conversation. Okay. I was at the gym and just finished one of my sets for deadlifts when a guy walks over. This is something I'm used to, despite how much I dislike it. But he starts talking to me, and I'm able to pick up he's flirting. I'm polite and waiting for the proper moment to end the conversation. When he asks for my number, I decline, as you absolutely can. He keeps talking and going into the usual shtick of, why not? And come on. At that point, I'm very uncomfortable and also annoyed because my workout timer has already gone off and it's past time for me to start my next set. I put on my big girl pants and tell him he's making me uncomfortable and I just want to finish my workout. Does he leave? No. He keeps talking now, going on about how he didn't mean it like that and he's not a bad guy. No actual apology to be found. Now, during this entire interaction, I've had to fart. I was being polite and holding it in until he left, but seeing as he's not, I think, well, I know a way to get him to leave. As he's still talking, I let it go. It's silent, but rather smelly. That's even better. It only takes about 2 seconds for him to catch a whiff. He stops talking, and the face he makes is too much that I have to bite my lip to stop laughing. That's when he gives me a look of, are you serious? And finally leaves. And I'm left alone to finish my workout. Yeah, that's so much better because it didn't draw any attention to you at all. Like if it was a loud one, other people would have been like, oh my God. But this way, oh, it's like it was meant just for him. That's great. I love that for you. I really do. Uh let's see what some of the comments say. Do Oh, it's all just threaded from the same first comment. First comment says, I was hoping for a loud, rumbly rip. Alas, silent but deadly is funnier. Step Brothers vibes. Absolutely Step Brothers vibes. Oh my gosh. Comment to that says, both are great, but I think the bigger I don't give an F would be a big, loud rip in the middle of him talking. Totally agree. 9 out of 10. If OP would have let out a thunderous fart, 10 out of 10. The dude's putrid wind was loud. OP should be too. Oh no. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Sorry. You guys can't read what I'm reading. Sorry. Okay. The problem is, like many women at the gym, she was probably wearing athletic leggings. They're great for working out, but they're usually tight. This leads to most women wearing a thong. Thongs are fart silencers. Really hard to get a good rip in them. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is, oh, I know. I know farts is whatever. Some people find them funny, some people don't. So we're not going to spend a whole huge long time reading all of the comments. Okay, so this, yes. It'd have been even funnier if she'd sniffed the air and asked if he smelled popcorn right as she pulled the ripcord, so he took a nice big whiff. Yeah, but I think it's so much better that it just kind of crept up on him. Okay, so let's find one more that's not gross. Because I know we probably lost a couple of people because I went gross for a second. But the last one. So this is a short one, and then we'll wrap it up for tonight. But I'm so glad you guys were here. Thank you so much. Um, my boyfriend's ex was worried about his health. I told her I will take care of it. This happened 5 years ago. This was posted a month ago. After only 1 month of dating, my boyfriend's ex sent me messages about his drinking and drug problems and his health issues. I already knew about his health problems, but he's not an alcoholic or a drug addict. I guess she was hoping because half of what she was saying was true, I would believe her. She advised me to keep an eye on him and help him recover, or just leave him, because she knows herself how difficult it can be. Yeah. I replied, no, I won't help him. I'll get all the drugs that'll kill him and then take all his money and travel the world with it. That's awesome. She never messaged me again, but continued to harass my boyfriend for a whole year. He never replied to her and blocked her everywhere, even emails. And that's the best thing. Like, yeah, if your ex can't let it go, just block him. Just block him. But I think it's funny. Well, it's not really funny. It's almost kind of sad. Yeah, the new girlfriend's going to find out if there is a problem. But let's see. I didn't block her and for a long time didn't post any pictures with him. We were in fact traveling around the world. Oh, we were in fact traveling around the world. Excellent. But I only posted pictures of myself everywhere for a good 3 years. Probably she thought I actually killed him. We're now married and I do post pictures now. Kind of regret it though. She tried to contact him again, but we ignored it once more. That's great. Yeah, for a good 3 years, probably she thought I killed him. Oh my gosh, I love that. Somebody said this is the best story of trolling someone. OP says, I know, right? I only stopped because hubby asked why I never posted him. Oh, he wanted everybody to know that they're together. That's so cute. And I love it when the guy's like, hey, can you post me? I love you. That is great. Yeah. Yeah, there's yeah. But anyway, there's no ages on that. But yeah, I love when you can just that was a great comeback because I would have been a little I know me and if it was only a month into the relationship, you're already dealing with some insecurities about like the ex. So yeah, if she sent a message like that, like good for you for having a good comeback. Um so yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll just wrap it up a little early for tonight. But that's all I had saved. So please send me if there are subs that you guys like, send those over so I can check them out before next week. If you are not going to bed early tonight, go over and check out the Hallowed Hearth podcast at 9 o'clock tonight. We'll be going live. I think I have to fix that because I think I might have messed it up trying to get in here. So we're going to get back in there and we're going to fix that. And I will see you guys Wednesday on the main channel, Thursday on this channel. Yeah, give it a subscribe if you haven't. Share it to everybody else if you have. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.